Hello everyone, I'm Chad.
And I'm Ben.
Welcome to the Tuesday Tip of the Week, and we want to talk to you this Tuesday about cleaning up your short game, helping you get the ball closer to the hole when you're around the green playing against your buddies. So, a couple of weeks back we asked what people wanted to work on, and a lot of folks said short game and chipping and pitching. So having said that, where would you start, bud?
Yeah, so when it comes to chipping around the green, this is probably the easiest way to get the ball close to the hole. So a lot of times when people chip around the green, they always go to the one club. So they typically go to the bag and they grab the club with the most loft, throw that thing way up in the air, trying to get it close to the hole. But here's the problem with that is when you're hitting high shots, you have to fly the ball farther to get it close to the hole. And I don't know about all of you, it's much easier for me to hit a spot that's 3 feet in front of me versus 30 feet in front of me.
So first step is just starting to understand you want to get the landing area as close to you as possible.
Yeah, me personally, I always land the ball in the same place. It's 2 paces onto the green, and then I select the appropriate club that I'll need to get the ball close to the hole.
So at GLA here, we would ask our students if we gave you the winning lotto ticket, if you could land it on the towel and we put the towel close, or we put the towel way far away, everybody chooses the close one, right? So it's a lot easier to hit that target.
That is true.
Okay, so step one is get the target area or the landing area close to us, and then what would you have folks around Metro Detroit do to help themselves?
So then we have to kind of understand how far the ball is going to roll depending upon the club you select. So what I've done just to save some time is I've selected 3 clubs. I selected my 54-degree wedge, a 9-iron, and a 7-iron. So now what we're going to try to figure out is based on how far the ball flies, how far is that thing going to roll?
So what we're talking about is the ratios of air time versus roll time.
Yes, sir.
Now, the cool thing about these ratios is if you do this work, do this activity that we're about to do, once you identify the numbers, they keep showing up. So then you can predict it and make informed decisions when you're out on the golf course somewhere. Okay, so what club do you want to start with?
I'm just going to start with my 54-degree wedge. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to practice landing my ball on the towel because if you can't hit your landing spot, you're screwed anyway.
Damn.
So let's get some practice with that too.
None of this stuff matters, right?
And then we're going to determine how far this ball rolls based on the ball landing on the towel.
All right, so first step, get the landing area close. Second step is just to be able to start to land it on the towel, and then we'll find out how far it rolls, yes?
Yes, sir.
All right, there's that. All right, so that one, the ball didn't land quite as far as the first shot, so it ended up a little bit shorter than the first shot.
That is true.
So we can see that the ratios are about the same. So if I step this one off, I'll go 1, 2, 3 paces. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So would it be fair to say that it's about a 1-to-1 ratio for you right now?
Yeah, so for every 1 part my ball flies, it's going to roll 1 part. So if it's going to fly 5 paces, it's going to roll out 5 paces.
1-to-1. Yeah, piece of cake. So the good news is you know that, right?
Yes.
So when you're out playing, you can take the situation and adjust to it. Like, okay, this is my 1-to-1. Out comes the 54, I think is what you have.
That is what I had, yes.
All right, cool. So, you know, the country clubs around Metro Detroit or wherever, everybody has a towel. It's either purple or green. You get you a towel, start working on controlling where the ball lands, and then pay attention to how far it rolls. So now what club do you have?
We have the 9-iron.
All right. And there it goes. So we can see that 9-iron is going to roll a lot more than a sand wedge, giving us a totally different ratio. So that one you threw it a little bit farther, and that's why it's going to roll a little bit farther. Okay, so ball around the area, the ball's in the same area. Let's pace it off. We got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 9.
To go 9-ish, so if it goes at 9 now, you notice for every 1 part it flies, it's going to roll out 3 parts.
1 to 3.
You can see that I have 2 different ratios so far, 2 different options around the green. Now I got to go to the 7-iron.
Okay. Perfecto.
Still going.
Not bad. All right, I'm going to count this one off. We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1 to 4, 12-ish, yes?
1 to 4. You got it.
All right, good. So you have a 1-to-1 club that you're aware of, a 1-to-3 in the 9-iron-ish, right? And then
Yep.
1-to-4 with the 7-iron.
And I already know my gap wedge is my 1-to-2, so I have a 1-to-2, a 1-to-3, a 1-to-4.
Very good. So pay attention to what the ball's doing so then you can make informed decisions when you're playing. A common question people get is, when do I hit this club or when do I hit that club? The answer is it depends on where you're at and it depends on what the ratios are. There's too many unknowns for us to give a good answer to that.
Yeah, should we give them a quick example of what that might look like?
Yes.
Cool. So let's say, actually, do you still have one of those discs, Chad?
Yes.
Let's throw out a disc here. Just throw it out in a random location for me.
Woo.
Boom. Frisbee skills are getting...
Not bad.
So now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pace off how far it is to my landing spot, and I'm going to pace off how far it is to the end destination. So if you notice what I'm doing here, I'm pacing off the landing spot. So like I said, I always try to land my ball 1 or 2 paces onto the green. So I'm going 1, so it's 2 spots to my landing area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paces puts me here. So 2 parts in the air, 6 parts roll. I could use my 9-iron for the shot since that's my 1-to-3 ratio. And the ball will just end up a little bit past this disc.
Sounds good.
Here we go.
The ratios.
Easy as that, people.
Good news is once you identify them, they're going to keep showing up. So take this on, see what you can do, clean up your short game. We hope this helps you on this Tuesday, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.
Get